has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Bringing it out, it's Tatum. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And now from the pistol formation. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Dropping back, it's Williams. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Gets into space at the 50. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will throw it up the one-pass option. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Wideout's now clustered. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Toss play to the outside. Breaks free. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14. The Canes are on the move here. Linebacker shifting around now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Touchdown, Miami, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out and immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Start tonight with a rush that just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
He's going to take off. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Touchdown, Canes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. He breaks free. They bring him down right at the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Makes the grab. It's Casper. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. On the move now. Looking deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll just get rid of it.
I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to chuck it again. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Ducks. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He'll stroll into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the left. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking downfield. It's Moore. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
You call quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Pulls it in. It's low. Take a break for the quarter here. It's Miami in front, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They pick up the first on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the 2nd half.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. There's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Breaks free. Now here he goes. Now the 40. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. Way too much speed on that play.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Scanning the field. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Catch made down inside the 25. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And the Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
quickly caught in the right flat.
Now, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Trying to find some room. It's Jackson. Putting toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Haynes.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back. It's Moore. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust as their first timeout. The Ducks will have to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. And they finally corralled the squib kick back inside the 10. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. It's an out route. The catch made.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
At the catch, it's Casper. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Caught by the receiver. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important, but sometimes just the rush, the pressure affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
He's back to throw again on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just...
Touchdown, Oregon, as they come roaring back now. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Back to pass. It's Williams. Contact as he let the ball go. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. It's a shotgun run call. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
2nd down after that previous play. They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Here's that defense shifting again. To throw, it's Williams. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this one.
They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, it's Williams. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks in a first set of downs.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. into the clear. Now here he goes. At the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. The comeback is on.
Touchdown. Number 1 with the carry.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Tatum. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Working clock with the ground game. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Back to pass. It's Williams. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? On the ground, it's Fletcher. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Breaks into open space. Slides to avoid the big hit. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the catch. It's Hughes. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
A playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Boy, how about this? Offense coming through in the clutch. The quarterback makes the throw. Good job by that offensive line. And the receiver delivers for this touchdown. Now, you're down one and you're the head coach. You've worked all this time. This entire season comes down to this. Do you kick the extra point to tie it, or do you go for the lead?
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They still need this extra point to tie. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Williams. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So here comes our first play of overtime. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the move now. Deep shot toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. And the quarterback dropping back. He bought some time, now lets it go. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Casper. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. To the air. It's Moore. Catch made on the left side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks. They strike first in OT. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. And here's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for two and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
And now the defense will spend the timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. How about this? A two-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be stopped short trying to go for the lead. They still are down one. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial